Good rising, Samir. Good rising. I'm still in my pajamas, but I have washed and brushed my teeth. Washed my face and brushed my teeth. I'm being lazy today, honey. Good rising. Good rising. Sharina, hello, beautiful soul. We missed you last night. We did. They're cute. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Y'all ready for 2026? I woke up upset. I fell asleep. That's okay. I will say we're linking tonight as well, okay? We are linking tonight. Email me. Email me. If you want to link with us tonight, we're doing something special. Email me so you can come prepared if you would like. All right, Spirit. Let me see. Am I ready? No, I'm not. I was supposed to be sending out an email before I came on the internet and everything. Boy, your girl's mind is not right. I do. Okay, I got you, baby. I got you. What's up, y'all? Let me turn this music off. Let's get started. Well, I say let's get started. Let me get this on Facebook first. Y'all, I just did a nice spread. I was doing my daily spread before I came live, and OMG, it was beautiful. It was absolutely beautiful. Hope the year of change and new beginnings. It absolutely is. It's a year, I'm telling you, it's a year of victory. Okay. It is a year of victory. I can't promise anyone anything. But the music is still on. There we go. I can't promise anybody anything. But I can say that it is a year of victory for those that are willing to put the work in, because anybody that crosses the finish line has been willing to put the work in. And those that have put the work in, I will say that in 2026, you will reap the reward. Okay, you really will. And what's the reward, Kiana? Dependent on what level of work you've been putting in. So if you've been working diligently in love, 2026 is the year for love. If you've been working diligently at healing childhood trauma, 2026 is the year that you will feel a brand new spark from the inside. If you've been working diligently at work and career, you will see an increase in an abundance in 2026. I promise you that. Kiana, how do you say that? It's a fucking 10 year. That's the year of culmination. That's when everything comes together, and that's when everything makes sense. When we get to 10, everything breaks back down to that 1. So you get the fuel, you get the ammunition. You will have it in 2026 as long as you have been putting in the work, right? So anyways, let's jump in. Y'all, we got woke up super early because we didn't know that today was trash day. And so the trash trucks woke me up. So the whole house has been up pretty early. So forgive us for the background, okay? But let's get in for Aries. Nikita's still in bed, so I'm going to get my little notepad together because I don't see either one of my time stampers. So let's do 610 for Aries. What's up? What's good? What's going on, Aries? Let's jump in and see what are your January 2026 predictions at this time. Guys, these are general messages, but you know that. What's up? Let's create. What's up? Let's create. Good rising, beautiful soul. Let's see, Spirit, what's going on for Aries for January 2026? What can they expect? Ooh. Okay, so rough start to 2026, I would have to admit, Aries. So it does look like that you're going into January 2026 planning on ending something, or something has already ended, okay? But at the bottom of the deck, we do have a 51 card, Healer of the Ages. So I feel like that going into January 2026, yes, absolutely, Spirit, thank you. Going into 2026, understanding that it's time to call something what it is, allows you to go through a necessary healing so that you can open the door to true value, because whatever it is that is closing out, the true value is a community, okay? Because the door, what you're closing out, what you're taking a loss on at the beginning of January 2026 is not bringing value into your life. And I think that that's what you're recognizing at the beginning of 2026. Let's see. Let's break this down. How does this broken heart show? And that's the truth. Ace of Swords. Cut straight to the Ace of Swords. Break this down, Spirit. Show me clear, concise messages. How does this broken heart show up in January 2026 for Aries? How does it show up? The Queen of Swords. There could be a Libra or a Virgo here, okay? How this broken heart shows up, I definitely feel like that there's this rising above your emotions. There's a conversation, okay? There's definitely some hard truths. The Queen of Swords rises above and cuts away it could be a Virgo. Okay, it definitely could be. Oh, I'm getting chills too. It could be a Virgo. This is you rising above and recognizing that something has been slow to manifest. And the reason why it's been slow to manifest is because it was being handled from an emotional aspect, and the emotional aspect is not enough to sustain it. Okay, let's see, Spirit. Let's see. The opportunity that this is presenting for you is the Eight of Wands. That's that forward movement. I'm telling you, there's something, Aries, that it's kind of acting as an anchor, and an anchor is only beneficial when you're to the dock, right? And you're only at the dock when either, I don't know, I'm just thinking about a boatman, like, you know what I'm saying? They're out for the day. They may come back into dock to grab something and then go back out, or they may come into dock if they're home. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, they're not really setting that anchor down. And you've set your anchor down in something that was only meant to be a pit stop, okay? And there's recognition of that at the beginning of January. And the opportunity is it breaks you free for forward movement, fast movement. The challenge here is the Ten of Swords. The challenge is the Ten of Swords. It does bring up, this is a painful, good rising, Alexis the Great. Hello, Brenda. Oh, good rising, Brenda. I love that name. Always will. And we're in an Aries reading. That might be a nod to my mom. That's her favorite daughter. Anyways, let's get back into your reading, Aries. So the challenge here is the Ten of Swords. Something does come to a painful end, okay? But we already acknowledged that with the broken heart for the overall energy. It's painful. That's the challenge. Just like, yeah, Kiana, but you don't understand. Like, this one hurts. I do understand. But I also understand that the medicine, the thing that's going to help you get your jus back, is on the other side of this heartache. Your advice here is the Ten of Wands. Ten of Wands. I'm telling you, like, sometimes you just got to do it because you know, right? Shit, half y'all wake up and go and clock into somebody else's dream every single day. You clock into somebody else's dream every single day, miserable as a motherfucker, but you do it because you know there's a check on the other side of it. Spirit is telling Aries, just do it because there is an increase on the other side. There is abundance on the other side. What's on the other side? The Queen of Pentacles. Balance. The ability to take care of yourself. Something loving, something nurturing, something abundant, something practical, something that makes sense. That I don't have to overpour. It pours into me. It makes sense. What is leaving at the beginning of the year, it does not hold value. Okay? So there's definitely a major ending, and Spirit is saying, make like your advice being the Ten of Wands. I have to be honest with you. That's saying you're getting some foresight that this ending is coming. Make sure that you're diligent about packing up. When you go to a hotel room, you make sure you grab your charger. That is one of the most left behind things in a hotel room is your charger. And 9 times out of 10, it's because it's the thing that you're using the last. Right? You're using it up until the very last minute and it gets left behind. And Spirit is saying you have foresight. Make sure that you are diligent about what you're packing up and taking forward with you because this is ending. And to me, it does look like a person. I have to be honest. And if you're feminine Aries, then you're possibly leaving behind the mindset of doing everything for everyone because of an emotional attachment. And you're moving into only showing up for that which makes sense practically. It's been a long time coming, but hey, Pookie, hey, look what you are headed towards. Do you see the Empress right there in the Strength card? It's going to take some work, but it's going to be well worth it. It's going to be worth every weight in its gold. Some of y'all are going to you are going to your divine counterpart here. But just take it as it resonates. Some of y'all are moving towards big boss energy and a male dominated some of y'all that are looking for a personal and like in the middle, you'll see it start to manifest in the beginning of January 2026. But some of you all by June of 2026 will be a feminine energy in a high level position in a male dominated arena by June 2026. But anyways, that's what I got for you. I hope 2026 treats you good, Aries. I love you. Thank you for supporting the channel. Let's move forward to Taurus. Hey, Nakita. Hey, Nakita. So Aries was 6 minutes and 10 seconds. Did I miss anybody else? Thank you. Thank you. Let's see, Taurus. Let's jump in for Taurus, Spirit, at 14:45. Oh, I'm getting chills. All right, Spirit, tap me in for Taurus. What are the January 2026 predictions for Taurus? A little bit of resistance going into your 2026, Taurus. Little bit of resistance. Be careful what you resist, okay? I'm telling you right now, be careful what you resist moving forward, Taurus. Let's see. Spirit, tap me in for Taurus. What's the overall energy for January for Taurus, Spirit? What's the overall energy for January for my Taurus collective? Thank you. Thank y'all so much for supporting the channel. It's greatly appreciated. What is that? Hey, be careful what you resist. What is the overall energy? Walking away. You're walking away from something, and I want you to be careful what you resist. This card, the only reason why I know what this card is because it literally just came up in my reading. This is what you're resisting. Okay? You're in, going into 2026, you're resisting grabbing a hold of your heart. If you're a masculine Taurus, you're resisting going towards a feminine energy by holding on to whatever it is you're trying to hold on to. If you're a feminine Taurus, whatever it is that you're holding on to is not allowing your heart chakra to open up, okay? At the bottom of the deck, oof, and I see why. First chakra, because walking away from your first chakra is your root chakra, right? It's you being grounded, stable, secure. But you're walking away from something and that makes you feel insecure. So someone that I'm speaking to, you have latched into something in 2025 because of a lack of stability for survival mode. And now that the universe is calling you to close that out, you're like, oh shit, but if I close that out, my first chakra feels insecure. And Spirit is saying that's because your heart chakra has the anxiety as the gatekeeper to your garden. Okay, so Spirit is saying, I actually need you to get a little uncomfortable in order for the universe to bust open your heart chakra so that you can open your garden in 2026. But like you got a hard walk away that is required, Taurus, a hard walk away. You got to close it up, baby. You got to close it up. So let's see, what is Taurus walking away from in January 2026? Ooh, baby, do it. Baby, do just spirit and do it any damn ways. The Ace of Cups. Oh, I love it. May not feel good, but I see new love coming. Let me see, Spirit, tap me in. What is Taurus walking away from in January 2026? What is Taurus walking away from? Yes, thank y'all so much for supporting the collaboration with Otter Spirit. It is greatly appreciated. Ooh, you could be having to move, Taurus. You could be moving, okay? You could be moving. Yeah, the Ace of Swords, damn. Oh, you could be moving out of a lover's house. You could be moving, like you could be separating from a lover here. The Tower card blowing something up for sure. Okay, it's no longer working. Let me see, the Six of Swords, the Nine of Swords, I have to be honest with you, when the Nine of Swords comes in for the opportunity is for you to really see how you have created a self-fulfilling prophecy, Taurus. So where you're at, what you're saying is your stability. What you're saying is your structure. It's not. You have convinced yourself. And so Spirit is saying this is your opportunity to see the power of your mind. The King of Swords is the challenge. The Nine of Wands is your advice. And the likely outcome is the Queen of Wands stepping into your power. Baby, I'm going to tell you what. As a Queen of Wands, I love to see somebody step into the Queen of Wands. You know what I'm saying? In order to be the Empress, you must be able to appreciate every queen. And the Queen of Wands, can she be a bitch? Hell yeah, she sure enough can. Can she be an alchemist? Can she be a witch? Yes, she is. No, it's not can she be, she is. Okay, this is someone that sees exactly what's in front of her and she can put it together and turn it into gold. That's the Queen of Wands, and that's the likely outcome. So basically what you're being gifted in January 2026 is understanding that you're having to walk out of a home. I'm going to go ahead and make this a personal for somebody. I have a Taurus that is having to walk out of a home. And walking out of that home makes you feel unstable, insecure. But this is actually meant to show you that you prophesized yourself into that shitty situation and you're about to prophesize yourself out of that and into something far more abundant for you. Okay? Because your mind is more powerful than you recognize. You just have to stop using it for low vibrational stuff. So right now, the opportunity is to reach out and utilize the resources around you to get out of a shitty situation, okay? Why is the king? Help me understand the King of Swords. You've got somebody, possibly an Aquarius or a Capricorn, that I don't know. You give this person a little too much authority. Why is the King of Swords in the challenging position? Let me help you dethrone this motherfucker. Because this is somebody that tells you, oh, you'll never be nothing without me. Oh, yeah, go ahead. Watch you fall as soon as you leave. Baby, it's a whole page talking in your face. It's a page of pentacles. Whoever this King of Swords is, it's a page of pentacles. And they tell you that you won't be nothing without them because they won't be nothing without you. And whatever you bring to the table has allowed this person to step into the King of Swords energy, okay? So you are their ego boost, okay? That's the opportunity, is for you to recognize the power of your mind. When you go out here spewing your anxiety to everybody, you empower them. And you have empowered a page of pentacles to make them think they are the King of Swords. So let them tell you that you won't be shit without them. And you tell them, okay, thank you for letting me know your fears. And you pack the fuck up. And you go out there and you prophesize your new beginning, okay? Let's move forward to Gemini. Could be somebody that you have children with or someone that you know from childhood. You could even be this person's child. But it's definitely someone that is like, they may have the seed. They may have the seed, but they need your collaboration to do something with that seed. And somehow or another, this person has convinced you opposite. Let's move forward. Fuck them in their seed. Go to the store, buy your own seeds. And just in case y'all didn't know, last I checked, you could buy seeds with food stamps. I'm just motherfucking saying, okay? I'm just saying. And that's a lot. Because if you can go buy a seed on a food stamp card, why the hell are you holding on to a seed that somebody else is offering you? Let me stop. They're not ready. They're not ready. I'll take that to members. I'm sorry. Let me pipe down. Can we get a Gemini tag? What's up, Brenda? Brenda said, I'm here for the Gemini reading. We going. All right, Spirit, tap me in for Gemini at 2340. What's the overall energy for January 2026 for Gemini, Spirit? Yin yang. Ooh, Gemini, that's your energy. Things are balancing out. Yin yang, ebb and flow. Taking the good with the bad. 22. Bottom of the, adjacent possibilities. I like this. This came up in my reading just a few minutes ago. Listen, Linda, I'm liking this, Gemini. I love this for you. The overall energy for you in January is something is balancing out. But in order for you to understand that it's balancing out, you have to understand all of the adjacent possibilities, okay? And these adjacent possibilities, they're happening not to overwhelm you, but so that you understand that part of it may come in through this door. Other parts of it may come through in this door, and that is okay. It doesn't all have to come through the same door. And just because it's not all coming through the same door doesn't mean that it's still not coming. Okay. Things are like, I'm tapped in, like I for real. I just sweating. I'm getting chills and no, I'm not sick. Let me see, Spirit. Tell me in, how does this yin yang show up for Gemini? What's up, Miss Foss? Multiple openings, multiple choices, adjacent possibility. Oh my goodness. Look, 7 of Cups and adjacent possibilities. Is that not little like I like this for you, Gemini. I like this for the energy of Gemini right now. I do. I like this. I like this. Let me see. I love this for you. The opportunity is for the Lover's card. The choice is yours, Gemini. The choice is yours. There's adjacent possibilities, and Spirit is saying, like, no. I was watching a reel, and it was Steve Harvey's voice, and he was talking about telling men how to buy their suits. And he was saying, if you buy all of these suits and all of these shirts, then it's like a combination of like 17 different outfits, right? That's what's happening for you. It's like, allow yourself, like, if you got to buy one suit at a time, that's fine. Piece it together. Don't pressure yourself to have this and this and this and the latest of everything. Just focus on getting the basics, and don't force yourself to grasp it all at once. It's all coming together for you. The challenge is the Tower card. You may feel like that everything got blew to smithereens, and like, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, yeah, but Kiana, like, I've been wearing this suit every Sunday. That's okay. When you get paid this Friday, go buy you that shirt, right? And then you'll be able to switch this up. And then next Friday, when you get paid, go buy that suit. And then you'll be able, and then within 3 weeks, you got about 7 of the 14 suits, right? Or at least 4 of the 14 suits or 17 suits already right there. And it's just like, it's just a matter of just piecing it together. Things are balancing out for you in January 2026, Gemini, but you have to recognize that everything may not come all at once. Page of, like, I just gave you your whole fucking reading off of 2 cards. Everything else just repeated. And I feel like that the likely outcome of this is you learning to have a more detached perspective. Absolutely. It's like the likely outcome of this is you detaching from this lack mindset. And it's all because you yourself have slowly pieced things together through the power of your choices. You know what I'm saying? Instead of making these panic choices because you're wanting I want it and I want it now. You know what I'm saying? Remember Mrs. Trenchbull when she made that little boy because he was sneaking the cake and she made him eat it all. That taught us the power of not, like, why it's never really okay to gluttony and need it to consume it all in one setting, right? Yep. You're learning the power of that. And at least that's what the universe, if you can do that, the universe has got something beautiful for you, but it does require you to take on a student mindset, a beginner's mindset, because the challenge is, I have to be honest with you, I'm an optimist, I'm a Sagittarius directly across from you. Something is being blown to smithereens, and it is like starting at ground zero. But that's where you need to be in order for the balance to happen, okay? Ooh, good luck with that. Good luck with that. But that's what I got for you, Gemini. Oh, wow. Look what's at the bottom of the deck. I didn't even see that, Gemini. The Ace of Wands. You're definitely getting your zhuzh back. You're definitely getting your spark back. Things are balancing out for you. Let's move forward to Cancer. I don't like my energy shift. I don't like that. It's a joke, Key. I don't think nobody can do that. Shit. I was going to say, you let me know. Let me see. Let's get in for Cancer. Thank you for the Gemini reading. You're so welcome, Brenda. Love you, beautiful soul. Happy New Year's to you as well. Yes, Happy New Year's, everyone. Cancer, what we doing for January? Let's see. Spirit, tap me in for Cancer at 3105. 3105 for Cancer. What are the predictions for January 2026 for the Cancerian collective spirit? What's the overall energy for January? Adjacent possibilities. Okay. Rest and rejuvenation. Who am I talking to, Cancer? How are adjacent possibilities showing up for Cancer in the month of January? Two of Wands in the Empress. Oh. You're supposed to be nurturing some plans. So the Two of Wands, you're supposed to be developing some sort of plan for for January 2026. So so the Two of Wands, oh, I'm getting chills. The bottom of the deck, the Sun card, and you're supposed to be okay. I like this. I'm speaking to somebody that going into January 2026, there needs to be this energy of like, okay, so you know how like everybody goes into New Year's prep, those what do they call them? New Year's resolutions. You know how everybody has all of those. I have to be honest with you, Cancer, your New Year's resolutions really need to be about how you're going to take better care of yourself moving forward. Okay, so the opportunity, what's the overall energy for January 2026 is understanding that, okay, so like as a let's, because the Empress is here. So let's say that you're a mother, right? So it's about understanding that, you know, they tell you to sleep when the baby sleeps. Not realistic, okay? Yeah, every now and then, but it's not realistic or nothing will ever get done, right? So Spirit is saying, look at all of the adjacent possibilities that are coming in for you to take opportunities for rest for yourself. So like, let's say that, I don't know, let's say that you're in January and you're supposed to work, I don't know, let's say that you need 80 hours on your shift, and the schedule comes out and you're only on there for 36 hours. Why are we complaining? This is not the season to complain because there is something that you're supposed to be doing with that time. And as the Empress, Spirit is saying, like make plans, but understand that they're going to change. Receive, be in flow. Be in flow. If anything does not go to plan, Spirit wants you to see the adjacent possibilities being born out of those. Absolutely, the Knight of Pentacles, because it's like when the Knight of Pentacles shows up as the opportunity, it's about slowing down and really paying attention to the details. Something is out of balance for you. I have to be honest with you. Going into January, something is out of balance for you. And that's why rest and rejuvenation is at the bottom of the deck. So if you lose your job going into January, what is the adjacent possibility? Don't go straight to complaining because there's an area of your life that is out of balance, and this is the time for you to bring it into balance. The challenge is some of y'all, literally, y'all might lose a job. The World card, okay, and I think that that's so beautiful because the Empress is card, and the Empress, her belly is the world. And here we have the World card, which is not, it doesn't show a planet, right? That's because you are the planet. And Spirit is saying, like, you are the world, right? You. So Spirit is saying right now is the time to start planning your forward movement for your world. The world card is your advice. The world card is your advice. Recognize what cycles need to close up, embrace them, and acknowledge them as successful completions instead of, oh my God, I just lost my job. Oh my God, I just broke up. Oh my God, I did not get to renew my lease. Oh my God, don't look at it that way, because these things that are closing up, they're bringing in adjacent possibilities that bring about rest and rejuvenation, okay? What's on the other side is the King of Cups, emotional intelligence, emotional balance. You see how this particular King of Cups is sitting on top of the emotions, but yet still playing the sound bow that is immersed inside of the water. That's the likely outcome, is understanding that I need this rest, like this happened so that I could get a grip of my emotions and stop allowing them to navigate me, because something about 2026 is going to require smooth emotions, right? You see the ship coming in on the back of that King of Cups. That's because he has settled the sea. Being abundant, hopefully. Good rising, Kimberly. That was a nice reading. It was a nice reading. The only challenge that I see here is the Hierophant. And that is because you may be so rigid and stuck in it being this way. You understand what I'm saying? Because Cancerian energies love comfort. They have to get out of their comfort. This is going to require you to get a little uncomfortable, right? I have no idea why my lip is itchy. I said it right and split it to the Ace of Swords. Something to do with the cardinal. I'm not seeing an actual cardinal. I'm seeing a cardinal. Yes. Let's move on to Leo. You're so welcome, Nikita. You're so welcome. You're so welcome, Samir. You're so welcome, Kimberly. You like me. When I be listening to my tarot, honey, I be moving all over the house. I be in the shower. I be washing dishes. Yeah, I'm going to be in the house too. I ain't going to hold you. I'm going to be in the house on New Year's with my babies. With my babies tucked in before the ball drop. The fuck you mean? I've got to get a light. Honey, tucked in before the ball drop. What you talking about? Let's go in for Leo. Yeah, we might do a little activity. I may find a church to go to if possible. I know that's right. Baby, I'm gonna be honest with you. I be so scared of them churches, honey. The last church I walked up in, Pookie Tookie, me and my little bad teeth having ass was chewing on gum. And the woman came up to me and talked about, we don't allow gum in the sanctuary. See, that's why I do not come in people's churches. Because the fuck, I thought y'all said that man said, come as we are. The hell? Now I can't chew gum in your sanctuary. See, baby, I got to stay away from you folk. Y'all got too many rules for me. Honey, y'all got too many rules for me because, baby, I'm going to chew my gum. Woman made me spit my gum out in that damn church, baby. You and your Jesus, whatever version you have, baby, y'all can come and talk to me and my Jesus at my house. The hell? For real. Y'all got too many rules for me. The hell? I got bad teeth, bitch. I might yawn and, feel uncomfortable. Oh, I shouldn't have said it, but I did. I did. I am my grandfather's grandbaby. What can I say? Let's go in for Leo at 40:55. Not for real, she did. She came over there with the tissue paper. Kimberly, no, she did. But let's go in for Leo. Leo, what's up? What's good? What's going on, my love? Let's see. What is going on for you in January 2026? Let me see, Spirit. Tap me in. What's the overall energy for Leo? Y'all, I cannot believe I said that shit on this internet. But I did. God, brighten my tongue, please, if you see fit. If you see fit. You understand? If you see fit. If these folk need to hear Kiki's cold heart's truth, well, so shall it be. All right, Spirit, tap me in for Leo. Tap me in for Leo. Thank you. Ooh, a thanking woman. Oh, no, y'all needed to hear that. Y'all needed to hear that. Y'all needed to hear that. Oh, George coming through. Oh, George coming through, carrying connections as we're on his son's zodiac sign. My favorite Leo in the entire world, my father. Yes, as stubborn as his ass is. Yes, him is. Okay, so the overall energy for you, Leo, for the month of January is this energy of thanking woman. So there could be a significant female in your life, or you could be this female. You will be having some profound thoughts, or you will be having profound conversations with this female in the month of January. And it is going, oh, Lord, damn. Well, it is going to reveal some deceit within the caring connection, okay? And with the second chakra being here, I'm just gonna be honest with you. Everybody think that the sex happens in the root chakra. The sex happens right here in your second chakra. So for deceit to be sitting right on top of second chakra, there's definitely some infidelities within the caring connection, or there's someone, a feminine energy, that you're going to be having some conversation with, and this person feels like that there has been some infidelities within the connection, okay? There's something like that. But I have to be honest with you. I feel like that this is what sets you free. This is your door to personal healing and happiness. They gave birth to the devil. What you talking about? Who gave birth to the devil? Hold on, what you talking about? PK, preacher's kids got it worse. Nah, I'm for real. I'm gonna be honest with you. Y'all gonna have to shut me up because I can't. I can't. Baby, I could say some things that would just probably offend people in the church. Not on purpose. Bernard is too much. Not for real. Bernard is too much. Because I'm not gonna do it. You know, I'm not gonna do it. But church people scare me. That's what I will say. Church people scare me. At holier than thou shit. Baby, I was just talking to my peoples last night. I don't know, Leo. This is coming out in your reading, and I shall not apologize, okay? When things begin to get too organized, I get scared. Because when you look at that Bible and you look at all of the miracles that Jesus performed, there was no organization at all to it. At all. All of the miracles that the good Jesus worked in that big book, there was no organization to that shit. There was motherfuckers reaching out to touch the hem of his thing and all that good shit, right? There was no organization to it. So why the fuck is we here in the 20th century with all this damn organization? And if I'm not organized, I'm not in the way of God. Baby, just like they split that sea, baby, y'all better split something and kiss it, baby. I'm for real. That's just my perspective. I just think it's too much, okay? My sin is not your sin, and your sin is not my sin. And I think that telling me to spit my gum out, that was the worst thing that you people could have done. And for real, because it just shows just how fake that place is, in my opinion. I'm not saying that the word is fake, but the organization of it is fake and detrimental to the community. It is detrimental to the community because that organization turns people away. Like y'all bitch whine and complain when the hospitals turn you away and not give you medical treatment. But the church will turn people away all the time because of their way of life. Don't you let a thug get killed in the street. Because here where I'm at, baby, they got to search high and low to find a church to be able to hold that person's service. Well, what type of facility is that? But let me shut up. Let me stop being the thinking woman and get back to Leo's reading. How does this thinking woman show up in Leo's storyline for January 2026? That thug is still a child of God who just lost his way. For real. Let me see, Spirit. Tap me in. Tap me in. How does this thinking woman show up for Leo? Somebody could be very hairy. The Justice card. The Justice card, the Five of Cups, and the Queen of Wands. Could be a Libra, could be a Pisces, could be an Aries. There's definitely some sort of balancing of like some sort of like, okay, so this could be someone where there was some deceit within the connection. This person has been thinking on it, and this person is coming towards you wanting to balance this situation out. Okay. So it looks like the Leo, I don't know why I'm shaking. I'm shaking though. But Leo, there could be someone that was some deception within the relationship, right? This person could be coming your way. It looks like it's being predicted that this person will be coming your way to right their wrongs. They feel bad. The Queen of Pentacles, the opportunity is to nurture this connection. This could be someone you're married to. The challenge is the Two of Pentacles. You're not really sure that's what you're looking for at this time. You're not really sure that that's the direction you want to commit to at this time. Damn. Your advice, keep it pushing. I got to keep on moving. Oh no. What they say? Can't let nobody hold me down. Oh no. I got to keep on moving. We don't support the person, we support the song, right? Yeah, the Chariot here is saying it's time to focus on forward movement. You understand what I'm saying? It's time to focus on forward movement. So what's the likely outcome of this? The Five of Swords. What's that mean? I'm gonna be honest with you. I think you got to keep on moving. I think that it's okay to have the conversation. I do feel like that, with the Five of Swords coming out for the likely outcome, I do feel like that there was maybe some, like, I'll be honest with you. My daddy's a Leo. My daddy got a harsh mouth sometimes. My daddy can be very, like, my daddy can, like, for real, you'll need a fucking Band-Aid after having a conversation with my daddy sometimes, right? Fuck a Band-Aid. You'll need the bandage, okay? Wrap that thing up. And it looks like to me that with the Five of Swords being here in the likely outcome, there may need to be some sort of acknowledgement for the words that you may have used that created the environment for this breakdown. But Spirit is saying that the breakdown needed to happen to have forward movement for you. Does that make sense? I'm sorry to hear that. What's the most important thing for Leo to know walking away from this reading? That was a fucking person. That's the truth. Dang. I was thinking like, dang, did I wrap it up? That's what I was thinking to myself. That's why I said that. I was like, dang, did I wrap it up or am I leaving them in the middle of it? Spirit said Ace of Swords. No, you wrapped that shit up. That was a personal for somebody. Damn, and I'm getting chills. Ooh, come through, granddaddy. He's an Aries, but I'm related to him because of a Leo. He's my king because of a Leo. King George. I don't care what type of dude you was in 3D, you the beast in the 5D. You a beast in the 5D. Let's move forward to Virgo. I just seen the Hermit too. Virgo, my favorite earth sign. 5155 with 15 people in the room. I know that's right. What's up? What's good? What's going on, Virgo? Let's jump in and see what's going on for you for 2026, January 2026. I hope y'all were keeping y'all's hands to yourself. Clear, concise messages for Virgo, please. What's the overall energy for January 2026 for Virgo spirit? What's going on for Virgo 2026 spirit? January 2026. January 2026, please. Thank you. Angel of Strength in the Garden and the Gate. The Angel of Strength came up in my personal reading today. Appreciation. Ooh. Let me see what this is talking about, Virgo. Excuse me. I definitely feel like I'm speaking to a Virgo affected by Leo. Look at that beautiful lion right there. And this is a 5 card. It's 50, which breaks down to a 5 card. Leo rules the 5th house. So someone could have Virgo in their 5th house, not necessarily, but I just feel like I'm speaking to a Virgo that is affected by Leo. Damn, there go the Hermit. I told you I just seen the Hermit. That's you, Virgo. Let me see. How does this Angel of Strength show up? Some sort of ending, a fated ending that allows you to walk in. Like you have, in order to gain access to this garden, you see the garden and the gate. In order to gain access to this garden, you have to be willing to walk through that gate, but it looks like you have to be willing to accept some sort of fated ending. How does this show up for Virgo spirit? My baby sister, she's a Virgo. She's on my spirit team. The Moon card and the 6 of Swords. Damn. I'm beginning to think, at least right now, your girl may not need the cards. You hear me? The 6 of Swords, the Moon card on top of the 6 of Swords. Okay, the Moon card came out first. This is you having to embrace the unknowns and having to go through some sort of transition. This is one of my favorite depictions of the 6 of Swords because the swords in these cards are kind of like the birds, right? And you see how these birds right here are the thing that's pulling the ship along. In this deck, this is your spirit team, your ancestors, your internal thoughts. They're meant to pull you on to calmer waters, right? But right now, I have a Virgo that is kind of like submerged, drowning, like you're under the water. And so it's like, you're going to have to surrender to the unknown in order for your body to come to the surface, right? You understand what I'm saying? Because if you don't surrender and just allow your body to come to the surface, it doesn't look like you're going to be able to get onto calmer waters. So you are being told to leave something behind. And whatever it is you're being told to leave behind, it literally has you drowning. Like, I can't make this shit up. Look at, like, I don't know if the card is showing good on camera, but she's underwater. Okay. And the light is up and she's reaching for it. And once she's up, there is rescue, but you got to allow yourself to, like, you got to allow yourself to feel the emotions so that you can come to the top. I'm not really good at all of that swimming shit, but I do know that your ass better not panic under that fucking water, because the moment that you take that water in is the moment that you sink, right? So that means that you have to learn not to be submerged, overtaken by your emotions, right? You have to learn to navigate them. And the only way through it is through it. The opportunity is to come out, the Nine of Wands is to be resilient. The Hierophant is your challenge. The Queen of Wands is your advice. The likely outcome is balance. Page of Cups is at the bottom of the deck. I'm really tired of reading this Virgo energy. I'm not tired of reading the Virgo energy. I think that it's heavy. I'm going to be honest with you. I feel like that this Virgo energy is heavy. It's like somebody is leaving something that they've been tied to for a long time. With the Hierophant here and Justice here, somebody could need to get a divorce. And the thought of divorcing that and leaving that behind is absolutely overwhelming. And the overwhelming fear of it seems to be suppressing you down. And like the opportunity here is the angel of strength. Is like just to surrender. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like when you throw the baby in the swimming. I don't support that idea. Okay. I do not support that idea. But it's kind of like throwing the baby in the swimming pool and the baby really knowing how to fucking swim, because it was literally bred in fluid, right? But I definitely have a Virgo here with the Hierophant and the Justice card. On May 5th could be significant, or September 5th could be significant. But I definitely see June 18th could be significant. I definitely see someone that is needing to allow themselves to go through some sort of transition and allow and embrace this ending here. It's like you can't appreciate. I just feel like you can't get to something. You can't get to something until you learn to appreciate the darkness, okay? Goddess of the moon, and you're literally showing up as like how this angel of strength is showing up is the moon and the Six of Swords. It is through darkness. It's through the unknown. It's through facing your insecurities. It's like, I don't know. All I know is that the Hermit is one of the most detached energies in the deck, okay? And what I got on my board is not a detached Virgo. This is a Virgo holding on to some shit for dear life, because the thought of letting go overwhelms you. And Spirit is like, baby, you can't, like, this is a boat, baby. It ain't number 3 crows pulling that thing forward. You can't afford to keep on packing all that baggage with you. What she said, bag lady, you gonna hurt your back. So that's what I got for you. It does look like that in the month of January, an angel of strength is coming through to give you a little boost on your courage, to get you to finally surrender. And once you do it, Spirit wants you to do it very confidently, do it very charismatically. Once you do it, what's on the other side is divine equilibrium. This is a heavy read. I knew it. I knew the Virgo was connected to Leo. Look what's at the top of the deck. Y'all need to go watch Leo's reading too. I just dropped an entire deck of cards. And baby, I always need a hug too. Kim, girl, I was working on that. I'm gonna be them crows. I'm being a nosy cross watcher for Virgo. I know that's right. Virgo got to leave something behind. They don't want to. They scared. They scared. Scared and do it anyways. Be scared and do it anyways. I be scared and do it anyways. You got it. Chin up. You got it. Strongest motherfucking soldiers in the game. I'm for real. My sister, she's a Virgo. August 31st. She's a Virgo, and for real, one of the strongest people I know. She never walked, she never talked, she never fed herself, she never even got to wipe her own ass. Okay, but I'm telling you right now, like I could literally prove to you how bad of a mamma jamma she is. I can pull this one deck out. I call it my baby girl deck, and I promise you, I could pull the card out and it'll be exactly what you need to hear. It'll be exactly what you need to hear. Exactly. Exactly. It never fails. One time my son's father, he had said some very, very, very hurtful, degrading things, right? And it hit. It hit. Target made, right? And I was just so down on myself, like just so down on myself. And I pulled from that deck of cards, right? One of the cards in there is called Uniqueness. And his nickname is something like that. It said, there's a card in there that says release. And then there's a card in there that says burden. It literally says release, uniqueness, burden. Baby girl literally told me, hey, boo, pick your motherfucking chin up. Them is fucking words. And last I checked, them ain't the things that broke the bones. The fuck you mean? For real. She never walked, never talked, never did none of that. Never did none of that. Never did none of that. Now, I knew she was powerful in life because one time I was on a visit and I was getting ready to go back to them peoples and I didn't want to leave. And plus, my older sister had been mean to me on that visit, and I had been in trouble because we wasn't getting along, and I just didn't want to leave. And baby, I went back there to tell my baby sister goodbye. She squeezed my hand and started crying. She was like, you know what I'm saying? Like, all I'm saying, y'all, fuck that shit. Y'all motherfuckers got it worse than y'all, and they still figure it out. Pick yourself up, damn it. Pick yourself up. It's not the end of the world. Stop holding on to shit to make you miserable. Let that shit go. Take on the black trash bag mentality just for a season. And I bet you, motherfucker won't be able to hold you back. That deck is the truth and beautiful messages, not for real. Okay, so let's move into Libra. I was getting ready to say, let me chew a piece of gum. I'm going to. Let me chew a piece of gum in the house of this church. She can't walk or talk, but she's the ish. I know that's right. Key says she getting her gum, damn it. Amen. Hallelujah. Just another love. TKO. That's right. I think I better let it go. That's right. Tell them, baby. I'm about to listen to that song. I can't wait to do members now. I can't wait to do members. I feel like I got a members message brewing in me right now. Yeah, everybody put a piece of gum in your mouth. Shit. Let's move on to Libra. Spirit, tap me in for Libra for 1 hour, 5 minutes, and 45 seconds, please. Tap me in for Libra. I see you, big guy. I see you. I love you. All right, Spirit, tap me in for Libra. What's going on for Libra, January 2026? What's the overall energy for Libra, January 2026? Indecision. Door to romance. So you could be choosing whether you're going to open your heart to a situation or go in a different direction. But you're definitely at some sort of major deciding point. This is the Two of Swords. And it has, oh shit. Well, let's just call it spade, but it is Libra. You got two different levels you could go in the direction of. And baby, or somebody does. Okay? It's either you or the person you're connecting with, but I am reading your energy. Door to romance, deceit. It's like you want this romantic energy, but there is this energy of trying to be deceptive about it because you're not sure on which decision to make. Spirit said be careful because abundance is blossoming and you don't want your abundance to be the price that you pay for some sort of deception. Ooh, the Emperor and the Hierophant. I know you fucking lying. You out here playing with a divine masculine. You a bold motherfucker. You a bold man. Let me see, Spirit, tap me in. How does indecision show up for Libra in January? The Ten of Swords. Oh, I see. You're indecisive about closing that relationship up. You know they're deceitful. You know they ain't worth a damn quarter. You know you can't rub them together. They ain't worth a plastic nickel. Yeah, the Hermit card. You could look, Virgo here. I'm gonna be honest with you. I thought it was you being deceptive. It looks like it's your person and you know they're deceptive and it's like you're at some sort of impasse as to whether you should let them go or not. And you need, the universe said, let that shit go. Baby, I'm just a messenger. The opportunity is the Ace of Wands. Dead that shit, put that shit to an end. Allow your spark to be renewed. The challenge is the transition. The challenge is the ending, the death card. That's the challenge. This is a situation that you have ended before. And so your mind is caught in that loop of, okay, it's going to have a rebirth. Okay, it's going to have a rebirth. Okay, it's going to have a rebirth. Okay, we're going to rebirth. That is the challenge. You and this person have a continual ending, rebirth, ending, rebirth, ending, rebirth. And so you've got to put the work in to break the mind pattern. What's the advice? The Wheel of Fortune and the Eight of Pentacles is the likely outcome. There is some sort of self-mastery that comes out of it. The Wheel of Fortune in your advice position is about trust in the flow. The Wheel of Fortune is destiny, fate, flow state, karmic events naturally playing out. That gum is too fresh to talk with it in. Listen, I like to think of the Wheel of Fortune as like a wagon wheel, right? And sometimes when we get that spark, we get a little carried away with our spark, and we try to wedge it between that wagon wheel to try to stop things from moving because we like where it's at. I just want to enjoy this phase a little bit longer. So I'm going to take my spark out and I'm going to put it here. And then we wonder why we begin to get drained in that period. It's kind of like, I like the movie The Odyssey, okay? But it's also in that movie Percy Jackson or whatever. But I like the movie The Odyssey. And when Odysseus gets stuck at Vanessa Williams' island and loses track of time, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was a nice place to rest. Him and his men was wore out from the journey. So Vanessa Williams' island was a nice place to land at, to recuperate, rejuvenate, eat good, be taken care of, plenty of sex, plenty of beautiful women, right? But they lost a lot of time. Like, an hour there was days back home. I'm speaking to a Libra that enjoyed your stay a little too fucking long, and you know that it's no good. You see the deception, but you're still staying. So it looks like in January 2026, it's time to, like the overall energy is you being indecisive about a necessary ending. Like, you don't get the death card and the 10 of swords in a spread and be like, baby, oh, you still got another season there. No. Next is the Tower card. Okay. Next is the Tower card. Next is the Tower card. Matter of fact, let's just roll through here and see where we can see the Tower card at. Because I don't project it being very far. Well, maybe it is. Look like somebody gonna figure this shit out. There it is. It's on top of that 3 of Pentacles. I mean, it's behind that 3 of Pentacles. So see, the World card is closing something out. What are we closing out? That tower. I mean, that 3 of Pentacles, that collaboration, right? That tower. It will come. Like, the tower comes if you don't decide to. Yeah. If you don't decide to close this collaboration out, the tower will come. The tower will come. And it looks like that it's going to take a lot of strength for you to close this cycle out. But Spirit needs you to be looking for new opportunities. Damn, this just playing out. Okay. That's what I got. Who am I talking to? That's what I got for you, Libra. Let's move forward. It is. Are you okay?
Some pictures. I love the living room.
Thank you, honey. All right, Scorpio, let's jump in and tap in for Scorpio. 1 hour, 14 minutes, and 30 seconds. Tap me in for Scorpio, Spirit. Tap me in for Scorpio. What's the overall energy for Scorpio for January 2026, Spirit? What's going on for Scorpio, January 2026? What's the overall energy? Thank y'all so much for smashing that thumbs up button. It's thoroughly appreciated. Fifth chakra, your 5th chakra, storm warning. Ooh, shit. Prepare for a conversation. Definitely prepare for a conversation that, it's an inevitable conversation. But it is the conversation that is needed to do some healing. So there's definitely some sort of powerful conversation coming in. And this storm warning at the bottom of the deck, 5th chakra is your throat chakra. So you're definitely going to have to prepare for a conversation that's going to get a little chaotic. That's crazy because in Libra's reading, I noticed my Mayat card that I have up over here, truth and fairness, and it really is about in these natural disasters that come through, they make way for new beginnings. And so there's a conversation that's coming that does create a leveling of the playing field, okay? And when things get leveled out, let's just be honest, it gets sticky. It gets messy when think about it, when you're wanting to level out your front yard or your backyard so you can put a pool or a playground in, you got to tear some shit up, right? Mm-hmm. Let's see, Spirit. So how does this fifth chakra, Archangel Gabriel is here and is here supporting you. In January. Who am I talking to? Scorpio, fifth chakra. Scorpios can be lethal with their words too. Let me see, Spirit, show me, how does this fifth chakra energy show up in January for my Scorpio collective? It's taking you to victory. I will give you that much. Maybe not in January, but I see you having some sort of victory. Let me see, Spirit, how does this show up for Scorpio in January? Tap me in for Scorpio, Spirit. How does this fifth chakra energy show up? Communicate. I'm like, Eight of Wands, Eight of Swords, 88 could be significant. There's definitely some communication that comes your way and that it puts you up in your head, and it requires you to not get stuck in analysis paralysis. There's some sort of communication that is coming your way. It's like it's been stuck in analysis paralysis and it's busting wide open here in January, and it's meant to break up the monotony. It's meant to cause movement. The opportunity is the Five of Wands. So I have to be honest with you, Scorpio. In January, the universe wants you to have the difficult conversations, the conversations that get stagnant things moving. The challenge is the Two of Pentacles. You may feel like that you right now at this time, you may feel like you don't have the resources to stabilize those situations once you get them unstuck. Your advice is the Queen of Swords. Do it anyways. Literally. Like Spirit is saying with the Two of Pentacles and then the Queen of Cups coming out, that saying, I may not have the resources, yeah, but what if I capsize this ship and then I don't have a lifeboat for him? And that's an emotional perspective. And Spirit is saying it's time to rise above it. You see, this is my favorite Queen of Swords. And why it is because she is literally letting the world know, I have the emotions. I know the Ace of Cups. I know it. But I also know that the real power is not in the Ace of Cups. It is what we do with the Ace of Cups. And because of that, she's willing to rise above her emotions, to sever ties with that which no longer serves her. So do it anyways. The likely outcome is, well, the future opens up. You're able to see things. You're able to see the future from a clear perspective. You have like a blank canvas to begin planning and creating on. I asked what the Two of Pentacles was. The King of Swords. And that's the challenge. This is the challenge. The King of Swords, he makes a clean cut. He makes a clean cut. But in the reverse, in a challenging position, he's manipulative. He's very narcissistic. He tries to use his truths because he's not honest with his truths. He uses his truths in a very manipulative way. So the challenge here is that you're not being honest with yourself about being flexible, about challenge is you just may not be honest. Let's just call it a book. You know what I'm saying? Like the challenge here is you may be being rigid and dishonest here because the truth, well, may take away the winning seat from you. But that winning, what you claim as a winning seat, you're holding it based off of, or somebody, but I got it as a Scorpio. I have to be honest with you. This is coming up as Scorpio. My hands are dry as hell. It's coming up as Scorpio, kind of being a little dishonest about your intention in something. And because your intention is not being honest, like your intention is jaded, you're not able to make the necessary recorrection that needs to take place. And Spirit is saying it's time to go ahead and use that throat chakra for what it's really meant for and recorrect course, because that is going to open the future up for you here in the very near future. You do not get the Two of Wands and the Three of Wands clarifying each other without that being that the Three of Wands. Okay, so Mary Jo, so for resolution, she says the Two of Wands is her ask out into the universe, and the Two of Wands is planning. So it's saying, you know what, universe, I plan to get married. I want to get married. And the Two of Wands energy says that I want to get married, so I'm going to start taking steps in the direction. I'm going to start acting like a woman that wants to get married. That's the Two of Wands behavior. The Three of Wands is the receiving. The Three of Wands is the universe saying, I see you, Kiana. You want to be a wife. You out there moving like a wife. So I got your husband on a ship and it's incoming. Continue that work. That's what that is. So take that as it resonates, Scorpio. We do have the Queen of Swords and the King of Swords on the board. So there's definitely a conversation that you need to have about severing ties with something, or about, just being honest. There's a conversation that needs to be had, but you're scared of the fight that comes with it. Take it as it resonates. Let's move forward to Sagittarius. My favorite sign in the entire zodiac, okay? Love the way y'all's crazy ass brains work. Love the way y'all's crazy ass brains work. Some of the most I know that you are not the innovator of the zodiac signs, but the way that your brain just works is just fabulous. I love a Sagittarius. I am a Sagittarius, so I'm a little biased. Sag moon, I know that's right. Sag moons all over the place. This cat is trying to shoot. This orange cat is following this other cat around. You could tell she's trying to shoo him off with her tail. Like you could just tell yeah, exactly. He's over trying to get ass. He keep like, dang. He's always trying to hop on her. And she's constantly trying to shoo him off. Sag, somebody gonna be chasing that tater. Timestamp Sagittarius for 124:55. Let me get in here and get some sense about myself. Not for real. I love a Sag brain. I do. I love a Sag brain. Girl, do not apologize. All right, Spirit, tap me in for Sagittarius. Tap me in for Sagittarius. Spirit, tap me in for Sagittarius. What's going on January 2026 for Sagittarius, Spirit? What's the overall energy for Sagittarius, January 2026? Second chakra. Told you, somebody get ready to be chasing tail, Tater. Victory. So, some of y'all getting ready to be having some makeup sex. Call it what it is. Victory in the fifth chakra after a hard conversation. After a conversation that it looks like that you have some sort of victory in, okay? Like I don't like to think of conversations having winners and losers, but your vision is heard, okay? Your perspective is heard. And it looks like your second chakra, you'll be creating, okay? Let's say that. Let's not say it's sex. You'll be creating. Your second chakra will be in full, you see that glow? In full creation mode. It is New Year's Key. It's New Year's Eve, right? It's New Year's Eve. I want to be creative. Shit. Me too. Let me stop. Let's see, Spirit. How does the second chakra show up for my Sagittarian collective in January? Somebody's having plenty of it. You hear me? There's no reason why I'm telling you, and it was an orange cat. I could tell. I watched them walk across the street over here, but the way her tail was, it's like it would be straight and then it would fall down. And then the way she would pull it up, it would be like she was shooing somebody with her tail. And just as she did it the last time, he pounced right on her and she turned around and slapped dog shit out of him. Let me see, Spirit. Tap me in. How does this second chakra show up? How does this second chakra show up for Sagittarius in January 2026? The Ace of Cups and the Four of Wands. That's a relationship. Plenty of sex. So y'all be careful. Be careful, okay? But that's definitely a relationship. Ace of Cups, Four of Wands. That's a relationship. And the Sun card, some of y'all gonna end up pregnant. Be careful. Be careful. January gonna be nice and vibrant for you, Sag. Nice and vibrant. The Ace of Pentacles. What the heck is this? The challenge is the Knight of Wands, baby. You're gonna fuck up. It's gonna be crazy. Y'all gonna be throwing that thing around like it ain't got no sense. Y'all just like give that thing a break. Come up for air. Come up for air. Do you hear me? Don't suffocate down there. Let that thing breathe. Don't tear it to pieces. Your advice, the Four of Pentacles. Come up for air. Clutch your pearls. Don't give it up every time it's asked for, okay? I'm being serious, for real. The challenges you might just want, like, I have to be honest with you. The challenges is you may be too focused on sex in January, okay? Can I be honest with you? And I'm gonna be honest with you. I like sex, okay? I ain't ever gonna deny it. But sometimes if you do all that sex in the beginning of the relationship, the power of it, you know what I'm saying, it becomes devalued, okay? It truly does. Like sex is a creative tool. Don't overdo it in January. For real, don't overdo it. That's real shit. Don't overdo it. Because if you overdo it, then the Two of Swords is here for the likely outcome, okay? If you overdo it. And that means that whoever this Ace of Cups, Four of Wands is in January, well, Pookie Tookie, come the end of January, you might not even be talking to the knucklehead, okay? Because you don't have the time to build anything else when they're tearing down your vagina walls, okay? So be conservative. Be conservative. But I have to be honest with you. This is a situation that Spirit is saying with the proper nurturance. This is something that the universe wants you to indulge in. But the Four of Pentacles, reserve your resources. Don't go all in. Don't show all your favorite moves, okay? Don't show them all your favorite moves in January, okay? Why is the Knight of Wands in a challenging position? When I tell you the neighbors will know your name, the neighbors will know your name. That's why the Knight of Wands is the challenge. This thing is going to move fast. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. It is. It's going to be fun as hell. It is. And it's tangible. It's tangible. And just like you can't force a plant to blossom up through the ground, you can't fuck this connection into being the happily ever after. You understand what I'm saying? So you just gotta, if you overwater a plant, you can drown it, right? I would need my sister to verify that for me, or somebody with a green thumb. But you can overwater a plant, baby. You can overwater this relationship too, okay? So just be mindful of that. But it's nice. This is nice. This connection is going to give you a boost in confidence, okay? It is going to give you a boost in confidence. It's going to have you glowing a little different. Here, can I know who it is for me? They got to pay for them. But Spirit, can you show me who it is for me? Who is this for me? How does this show up for me? All right, Sag, I love you. I hope that offered you some guidance and clarity. When you worry so much about how it's going to come in, you're not creating a smooth sea. You understand me? An Empress does not go out there and stand at the door wondering when the shipment is coming in. The Empress sits down, meditates, prays, and then waits for the knock at the door. Okay? So don't worry about where it's coming from. If the universe is saying it's coming for you, if you believe this to be your reading, if your spirit team say this is your reading, open yourself up to the adjacent possibilities. Okay? But somebody said something. The only reason why I'm going in on your comment like that is because somebody made a comment and they said, 48's never coming. It never comes. Bitch, I wouldn't come for you either. Okay? I wouldn't come to your house. I wouldn't release. I wouldn't do none of that for you. You hear me? Because you're too negative. Okay? So sometimes by you thinking that, by you wondering where it's going to come all the time, baby, it don't want to come. Okay? It don't want to, because why the fuck does somebody want to come into an anxious ball of nerves for? Calm the fuck down. Okay? I need to come off the internet. I need to come off the internet. Who am I going into, Capricorn? Yes, after that rant, y'all, don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. It's all greatly appreciated. We got a Capricorn sun in the house. I know that's right. Well, let's tap in for Capricorn spirit at 1 hour, 35 minutes, and 40 seconds. Happy birthday, Capricorn. Happy birthday. Let's see what January 2026 is bringing you. Capricorn, these are general messages, so please just take what resonates and chuck the rest for someone else, okay? Let me see, Spirit, tap me in. What's the overall energy for Capricorn? Envy. Yucky. Thank you. Mine was the 22nd. Oh, I hope you had a beautiful birth date. Caring connection. Ooh, overall energy, Capricorn, somebody's going to be jealous as all outdoors that you're headed into a connection. You definitely have somebody, there's getting ready to be some envy around you about some sort of caring connection. So maybe you're walking into some sort of new connection or your connection is getting some sort of level up. There's some envy around it. Let's see how it's shown. How is that envy showing up? It could be the person that you ended things with. If you've recently ended something, it's the person that you're ending things with. Or the person that you're connecting with, it's the person that they ended things with. Let me see. How does this envy show up for Capricorn? Don't overwater. Received. The Tower card. Well, I'm going to be honest with you, Capricorn. You might be blowing a relationship up and going to a new one that is more caring, more understanding, and is that a safer place for you. The Six of Pentacles, it is. Yeah, absolutely. The opportunity is for you to enter into something that is equal give and take, reciprocity. The challenge here, the Chariot card, could be a Cancerian preventing, could be broke down car. What is this? Hold on, let me see something. Your advice is to keep on moving. I got to keep on moving. The Knight of Swords. The likely outcome. Hey, let them be mad. Let them be mad. The Two of Pentacles. Ain't nobody saying that it's going to be easy for you, okay? The Two of Pentacles on top of the Page of Pentacles. I want you to know to remain flexible. You know what I'm saying? I typically don't condone this, but every survival technique has a purpose, okay? And this is that energy of call in and get payment plans, okay? Like, if understood, yes, I understand that you may not feel like you have all of the resources to cover all of your needs at this time, which is why your divine has allowed for there to be payment plans, okay? And even if it's not necessarily a payment plan that you need, what I'm trying to tell you is that you don't need to necessarily have a full tank of gas just to be able to make it to your next destination, okay? So sometimes you got to just cut back, and in order to preserve, okay? And that's what is going to be required from you in January, Capricorn. You may have to cut back in order to preserve, but that don't mean that you're not about to have victory, because I am telling you, as your favorite foreteller, I better fucking be. Victory is yours, okay? Victory is mine for them church folks. Victory is mine. You understand? Victory is here. It's yours. It's the predicted outcome for you is victory and success. But you have to preserve in order to have your victory, okay? So you might be leaving somebody behind, and that person may have been the breadwinner, right? And you may not have all of the resources that you had within that dynamic, but you got enough. You got enough to make it to your victory. And when you make it to your victory, well, we'll just see who's high and who's low then, right? And that's why I love being a Sagittarius. Because, Pookie, you can't really give me nothing I can't spin around for a fucking win. need to grow up. I need to. What's up, Victoria? My creative thinks my creative thinking has kicked in. I need to get off her because, baby, ha, you so silly. Go on, Miss Files. Go do you, girl. And taste the rainbow. I know that's right. Let me get up on these comments for y'all have me acting a donkey in the middle of the day. Let's move on to Aquarius. I'm from 4-H Club. Help. A hoe help herself. But right now, I'm the other 3 H's. High, hungry, and horny. Honey, I'm not the high, but hungry and that other one. I'll be okay, though. I'm a soldier. The strongest one in the game. I'm a soldier. I thought I told you. I don't know when I'm going to grow up. I don't even know if it's in my full journey to grow up. You know? I may just be this childish my entire life. I don't know. Maybe I'm the last airbender. I crack myself up. Can I get the Aquarius thing, please? Hey, China. You are on the list today, my love. I seen your name on my list today. I'm excited. I love doing your readings. Probably because I've been doing your readings all year long. I'm wishing you a happy New Year's. Thank you. I'm wishing you a happy New Year's too, beautiful soul. And I'm so glad that you have trusted me on your entire 2025 journey. Thank you so much. I love you for that. I absolutely love you for that. Grand Rising, Kristen. Hey, Pooh. I see you've been sleeping in. I love the fact that you just brought up The Last Airbender. No, I love that show. You hear me? You know they're coming out with a new season in 2020. I think it's in January 2026, ain't it? So true. And next year too. I love you. I love you for that. That is my show. No, me and my daughter, we curled up in the bed and binge watched the shit out of that. Yes, I can't wait. I cannot wait for the new season either. Okay, let me get Aquarius timestamp. Okay, it's up there. I'm not ready to tap in for Aquarius yet. Can y'all show me some grace on that? I'm pretty sure there's another reader that's already got Aquarius up if you can't show me some grace, but I'm going to take a little second, okay? I'm going to take a little second. I was obsessed with that show when it was on Nickelodeon. See, that's the thing. I've never been able to get into the cartoon version. I was never able to get into the cartoon version, which is why I was so happy that they made the real version so based off of it. Thank you, Key, for all of your readings. You're so welcome. Thank you, Let's Create New Life, for showing up and supporting. You are the best. Thank you so much, beautiful soul. I really, really loved how they did Uncle. And yes, me too. Me too. Whatever your birth element is, that's what you been. I've been fire. But I'm really more water. I would really be a waterbender. I have to be honest with you. My sun, my moon, and my Venus is all water. The only fire I have is Sagittarius. The only fire I have is Sagittarius. Well, no, my Mars is in Aries, which is why I'm not ashamed to tell you I don't mind to throw this ass in a circle. Because I have an Aries Mars, okay? And the Aries Mars as well, she gonna Mars the shit out of this shit. They do it really well. They do. But the live is good too. Exactly like the cartoon. That's what they like. Yes, exactly. The uncle was spot on. Oh, Kiki, the cartoon has hidden messages you really should watch. Don't tell me that. Don't fucking tell me that. The cartoon has so many amazing lessons, timeless lessons that I think say less. All right, say less. Say less. For real, we on it. But I would have to admit, I would be a firebender myself. I believe that, Keita. I see we could talk about airbenders all day. I do too. I love it. Okay, I'm gonna watch it. Okay, I can't say that out loud because then my daughter will hold me hostage to that. But I'm gonna have to sit down and watch it. And when y'all don't find me on the internet, blame Nikita and Kristen and Miss Files because I'm stuck into the airbender. Okay. Be curled up in my bed. Honey, good thing I ain't got no man because he might feel neglected. Because when I find a show I like, I find a show I like. That ain't true. My Mars gets the best of me and my Scorpio Venus gets the best of me. But you understand what I'm trying to say. Let's move forward. Let's do Aquarius, okay? We can have a watch party. Don't tempt me with a good time. I know that's right. Let's tap in for Aquarius. 1 hour, 47 minutes and 40 seconds. 1 hour, 47 minutes and 40 seconds. All right, Spirit, tap me in for Aquarius. What's the overall energy for Aquarius this January 2026? I gave my Cosmo a little section in the living room. I don't know if y'all can see his little Garfield thing right there, but that's where he's at. Can y'all see him in his little Garfield? My little tinkin' putz. All right, Aquarius. Let me put that back up there for y'all be bitching, whining, and complaining. Ooh, Nikita, I need that again. I lost it. It's too far up, Nikita. Let's see, Aquarius. What's the overall energy for your January 2026? Baby, I'm for real. Once I get to feeling some kind of way, my house is the first thing to get moved around. It's the quickest way for me to move energy around. Let me see, Spirit. Tap me in. I don't know. We're going to rest for a second, Aquarius. It's not coming through. It's not coming through. And I felt the need to take a break anyways. So let me take a real intermission, okay? Because the message for Aquarius isn't coming through. And Cosmo was sitting here for a second. Then he went in his thing and laid down. So I'm just going to take that as a sign to just take a second, okay? So I'll be right back. No, I did it yesterday. All right, y'all, let's try this thing again. Can I get the Aquarius thing again? We're going to do this thing and get on up out of here. I think y'all are going to like the collective message at the end too, okay? So definitely stick around at the end, because the collective message that I'm going to do is who is going to unexpectedly reach out before January 1st. So let's see. Let's get Aquarius on the board again. And timestamp them for 1 hour, 53 minutes, and 40. Let's do 45 seconds. All right, Spirit, tap me in for Aquarius. Tap me in for Aquarius. What is the overall energy? What's going on for Aquarius for January 2026? What is the overall energy for January 2026 for the Aquarius collective? Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. Fifth chakra. So you're having, you and Scorpio could be aligned. You're definitely having some sort of conversation. Ooh. Doors to personal healing and happiness. So the overall energy for you, Aquarius, for January is having the necessary conversation, and you'll be damn happy you did. And I feel like that it's within some sort of relationship dynamic, being able to speak your truth and all of that good stuff. It definitely brings you an abundant relationship. It brings you healing, happiness, and a romantic relationship. So you got a lot. January is going to be nice for you. You got shit coming in everywhere. You got inner healing. You got love coming in, learning to speak your truth without holding back. I like this for you, Aquarius. Let's see. How does the fifth chakra show up for Aquarius in January 2025? How does the fifth chakra energy show up for Aquarius in in January 2026? How does this show up? There we go. Four of Pentacles, Queen of Wands. Could be an Aries or a Pisces that has been holding back from you. Okay, so there's definitely someone, likely a fire sign or a Pisces, that is coming your way. It does look like Aquarius, this person, there's definitely a conversation with this person. This person has been holding back. You've been holding back from this person. Ooh, there's forward movement. Yeah, there's forward movement, overcoming the obstacles. The opportunity here is to embrace one another's perspectives. And this is a meeting of the minds. There's Sagittarian. I love this because I love how they put that arrow on this card, because there's Sagittarian energy here, okay? I definitely feel like that there is a conversation with someone that you've been holding back from, or that has been holding back from you. The challenge here is the King of Pentacles. I'm getting drawn into the books on the back of this card here. The two of you all may be very wise, okay? With wisdom, you have the wisdom because of the experience, right? Because the knowledge is knowledge. But wisdom is when you take that knowledge and you do something with it, right? The two of you all may be very wise people. And the challenge here is there could be some stubborn button up against the heads. The King of Pentacles is Taurus, Aries energy for me as a reader, right? So I definitely feel like that there could be some sort of set in the ways that could present an obstacle here, okay? But let's see, what is your advice to navigate this? My heart just fluttered. The Four of Swords. The Four of Swords is your advice, and that's about recognize when it's just best to take a break. Like, is this best to, we're not making progress here. It's not because progress can't be made, but it's right now, there's something more than the two of you all having the conversation, okay? That's your advice, is to recognize when you and this person are butting up at heads and not making any progress. It's not because progress can't be made, but at that present moment, it's more than just the two of you all having a conversation. And until you guys can acknowledge that, there's no progress to be made. The likely outcome of this is the word, like that contention being over. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like the two of you all, I'm gonna be honest with you. Y'all do have a power struggle. You have to acknowledge that power. In order to move forward, you have to acknowledge the power struggle. Hold on, Spirit. Who am I talking to? Aquarius? Okay. For some of y'all, that first part, yes, absolutely. We're not taking away from that. Others of you all, the extra layer to your story is that this person is committed. And you're being advised, you are going to have a conversation with someone that has been holding back from you. You are going to have a conversation with this person. The opportunity is to embrace, to make the choice and to choose one another. You're going to have to acknowledge that requires a break. That requires a pause. You're going to have to, oh, thank you so much, Donna K. Happy New Year's to you as well. Thank you so much, beautiful soul. Thank you. Put that on the screen. No, I won't. Thank you, beautiful soul. You do have to acknowledge that in order to have this in order to have this is required because this person is committed. Somebody here is committed. Somebody is committed to a third party. And I pulled the energy to see if there was a third party, and I got Temperance. Could be a Sagittarius, doesn't necessarily have to be. However, there is a situation in this person's life that they have to temper in order to be able to have the solution to embrace this situation with you. So the likely outcome in January is putting that situation to an end. It is. And it has to be done with the awareness that there's some personal healing that has to happen on your end. That's the only way that your true door to romance can open up. Yeah. Because somebody got, like, I wanted to say I got hoes, but then Spirit was like, no, don't you go saying that shit. Because it's not that this person got hoes. This person's committed to something. What does that look like? What does the King of Pentacles, Three of Cups look like? What does it look like, Spirit? What's going on over there? It's nothing. And that's why Spirit is saying you have to embrace the pause. You have to embrace the pause. Because what's going on over there, people are making peace with the ending over there. Whatever's going on over there in that situation, everybody's over there in the process of making peace with that ending. The Five of Cups is here. It's over. Those people over there are accepting the fact that it's over. Okay? But there's a process to that. There's a process to that. But it's almost like because the conversation is coming to you in January and the conversation doesn't have the solution or the resolution manifesting right then and there, it does bring about some anxiety. And that's the truth. Because you need a fucking personal. That's because It's like you can't envision the rebirth. It's like with everything that comes out in this fifth chakra conversation, it's like you can't phantom or imagine a situation really having a rebirth in it. Because it's like whatever vision you had with this conversation, it's now tainted. Let's move forward to Pisces. That's why I couldn't get into that's why I couldn't get to the reading. That's why Spirit kept on pulling me out. That story is still very much so developing. And I think that that's the issue, is that because of whatever comes out in that conversation, it's meant to open up the doors to your personal healing, Aquarius. It's meant to open you up to healing. And you actually going through your healing is the thing that opens you up to romance. But your healing has to be done with the perspective of understanding that like romance isn't included in my healing journey. And I have to be honest with you. If I could just tell you what I'm seeing, is that this is the person that chooses you. They do choose you, or you've already chose them, whatever the case may be. But somebody's got to grow the cojones to close up that situation. Because even though they're at the middle of making peace with the state of that broken down King of Pentacles, Three of Cups, that situation is done. It's over. Five of Cups is done. Okay. They're over there trying to find the silver lining. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, well, we're splitting up, like you can take that and I'll take this, or, give me 2 months and I'll move out and I'll be here. That's what they're in the middle of doing over there. Right. And with the awareness that brings anxiety to the other person, that whoever that King of Pentacles is connecting to, it's like they're not allowing themselves to focus on breaking that situation down, right? Because they have to break that situation down regardless. And the person that needs to be in the Four of Swords, you're kind of complicating it because you're kind of obsessing over, well, how does it rebirth? Because now all I think about is how it started out like this. Well, let's just be fucking honest. You knew. And the more you lie to yourself, the more you put the devil all up in what has the potential to be bred and born out of this if you allow something to close up properly. Does that make sense? I know it does. It's just not comfortable. Look, Let's Create New Life said, book that personal reading, y'all. Let's move into Pisces. It is. I just was talking. I see it. I see your comment. Why is my comment not showing up? Can you see all my comments? I seen the Pisces, yes, ma'am. And I see, can you see all my comments? Why are my comments not coming up? Up next, collective message. Up next, collective message. Book that personal reading. And then Pisces. I see you, baby. All right. Let's tap in for Pisces at 2 hours, 6 minutes, and 40 seconds. Pisces, 2 hours, 6 minutes, and 40 seconds. Spirit, tap me in. What's going on for Pisces, January 2026? What is it? What can Pisces expect? What's the overall energy? Walking away. Walking away. Seventh chakra, your crown chakra is giving, like you... Excuse me, guys. I just need 1 second. Okay, we got your oracle messages out here, but other than that, I need a second. All right. Thank y'all so much. But so Pisces, I definitely have you walking away from a situation in January. That's the overall energy. Walking away from something, but your intuition is straight navigating you towards a more caring connection, a connection that is actually going to value you. Okay. There is a more valuable connection that you're walking into in you're walking towards, but January requires you to walk away. So let's see, what is it that you're walking away from? What do you see? Oh. What is it that you're walking away from in January 2026, Pisces? Let's see, how is this manifesting? Thank y'all so much for supporting the channel, smashing that thumbs up button, guys. It is thoroughly appreciated. Let's see, Spirit, tap me in. Walking away. How is this showing up in January? Uh-oh. I don't know why, but Spirit has this card is doing something crazy. The Page of Cups. You're walking away from a childish and emotionally immature offer. Yeah, you're closing the cycle up and moving forward. Closing the cycle up and moving forward, transitioning forward. How this is showing up is closing out a cycle. And for some of you all, you are walking away from an emotionally immature person, okay? But others of you all are walking away from the emotional immaturity, where you have not allowed yourself to maturate beyond a certain situation, right? So if you've been stuck in emotional heartbreak, you're maturating beyond that, okay? And you're walking away from that heartbreak mentality, right? Because whatever it is that you're walking away from, whether it's someone that is emotionally immature or you're walking away from an emotionally underdeveloped cycle, you're walking away from that because it's blocking your your seventh chakra. It's blocking your crown chakra, and your crown chakra is literally navigating you towards a more valuable value as well as a connect. Oh, that baby's thirsty. That baby is simply thirsty. But he's also the one that's been out here trying to hump on every damn thing too. So, well, when you be doing all that, you better make sure you know where your refill station is at, right? Somebody needs to think about it from that perspective too. But anyways, I'll feed him in a minute. Let me see, Spirit, show me the opportunity. The Queen of Wands. The opportunity is for you to kind of get your spark back here. Like there's some sort of emotional immaturity, whether it's on your end or someone else's, that's kind of stunted your spark. The challenge. This is where Kiki's messages get hard, but if you can just receive it, I mean, you win. This you. This ain't about nobody else but you. You better leave my girl alone. Princess Tiana, everybody ain't for you. Come on up here. Come on, get up here. Get your ass on this porch. Go give Princess Tiana some food because she's out there trying to fool with the big cats and they is not going to be nice to her. Here she comes. This ain't got nothing to do with nobody but you, Pisces. I have to be honest because this is you. Let's say that you say that if you can't take me to a 5-star restaurant on the first date, I don't date you. Okay. I think that's a childish mentality, but we just need an example, okay? We are talking about a childish mentality. That's saying I need you to go back to acknowledge where that stemmed from, because 9 times out of 10, that's because you had maybe, you had somebody successful in life that could treat you like something, that had a little money, but that didn't treat you good emotionally. But you appreciated that part. So it's like you're holding on. You done so much cherry picking that you forget where you even cherry picked it from, and you got it out the damn trash in the first place. And so Spirit is saying, I need you to go back to where you develop this particular mindset so you can close it up and walk away from that and open yourselves up. Because look what Temperance and the page of wands is your advice is to just take off in a new direction. Just do something different, because this is the baby spark. The opportunity is to grow it here. The challenge is that you're the sun card in the reverse. You're the biggest wet blanket in the deck. Every optimist, every ray of hope that comes through, you literally come through with the thing to chop it at his feet. That's the challenge here. Okay. So Spirit is saying, release that mindset, and what you're headed to is temperance. And I like temperance because temperance is a state of internal balance, meaning I don't give a fuck if it's raining, snowing, sleeting, if I'm on the beach, if I'm in Alaska. I am that. I bring what I need. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like if I need sun in the middle of Alaska, well, the sun is going to be out because I'm there. It's where I'm at. You understand what I'm saying? Like if I like, it's just about getting to an internal balance so that the external world around you doesn't shake you. So what's happening for you in January is walking away from a childish mindset, an underdeveloped mindset that has stopped you from moving forward. And a lot of you all, it is holding on to a relationship because it treats you good, like because it gives you the finer things in life. It's about understanding that I don't give a fuck if you give me the finer things in life. You give me misery. And that misery dims my spark. And before I had the finer things in life, I at least had joy. And I don't have joy here. So I'm willing to walk away from that to reestablish my joy and my internal balance. And Spirit is saying, I need you to do this from the Page of Wands perspective. That's the minor arcana for the Fool card. So Spirit is saying, you ain't got to jump off no big ass cliff, but you do got to be willing to put one foot in front of the other and not look back. Not look at the obstacles that may present once you start off in that direction. Like not look at it, but don't crumble at the face of an obstacle that may be up ahead. Does that make sense? I know it does if it's your story. You don't sugarcoat a thing. What I said, I'm not sorry, but damn what I said, because I thought I was over sugarcoating it. That's why the hell I was over stuttering. What I say, y'all? Ooh, baby, I do not ever want to wake up 5 minutes before my shift starts ever again. Holy moly. Hello, Dorilla. Happy New Year's to you as well. You make me laugh, Susan Blankenship. What I do, y'all? What did I say? Yes, shedding old skin in the baggage. What did I say, y'all? Very direct, but it is appreciated. I'm hard on myself, y'all. I'm hard on myself. What's up, Debbie Cox? I'm extremely hard on myself. And I have high expectation for my children. So I'm not sorry. People tell me my children are well behaved. And it ain't a show. It is not a show. Okay. Now my son, well, let's just say he's going to rule the world one day. Okay. So he's got to do things a little outside of the fucking box every now and then. Okay. We try to reel it in as much as possible. Ooh, that smells good. What is that?
What?
Yeah.
You like cat food?
You warming up cat food?
No.
It smells like something is warming up.
And Cosmo does like this food.
Does he? Don't give it to him because I don't want that. I don't want to clean that out of the kitty litter.
Yeah, but he does like this.
Okay.
But you like cat food?
No, I don't, but it smells good in this moment, honey. I guess I am hungry. Yes, Happy New Year's, everyone. Are y'all ready to go in for this collective message? Let me see. We got to slam doors or be mad? You shooketh the house. You shooketh the house.
Can I have what is it called? I didn't see it down here.
Melinda.
Oh yes, can I have some of that leftovers food?
You sure can. Y'all give me a second. Can I get an intermission? All right, y'all. Thank you for your grace and your patience. Let's tap in and see who is unexpectedly going to reach out before January 1st, right? Before the clock strikes midnight. And what they want. How about that? Who is going to unexpectedly reach out to my collective? Yes, was bringing in. Yes, was bringing into us for new. I know that's right. I don't know if it's new. Let's see, Spirit. I don't know what y'all was talking about. I didn't go back far enough. So let me tap in. Collective message for 2 hours, 24 minutes, and 20 seconds. Honey, I ain't gonna hold you. Who is going to unexpectedly reach out to the collective before the clock strikes midnight? Oh, shit. The bartender, smooth and charming. He remembers your drink, but maybe not your name. Someone that likes to drink. Thank you. Let's create new life. Carpenter, this is someone that's handy, reliable. He builds your dream house, but never finishes the kitchen. This could be, and listen, this is a masculine death, okay? But this could be a feminine person that loves to drink, maybe gets a little carried away, can't really hold their alcohol sometimes. But this young lady is good with her hands, okay? Let's see, Spirit, can we get a zodiac sign? Can you show me a little bit more about who this person is? This Carpenter card, it puts me in mind of my father. I have to be honest with you, because he put my mom's dishwasher in, and yo, that thing still to this day has never been fully hooked up. Oh, geez. Let me see, Spirit, tap me in. The Page of Pentacles. This could be someone younger than you, someone that, I don't know, this is giving like jokester energy, okay? This is someone that kind of like the Fool card, this particular version looks like they've fallen off the cliff. This is someone that may not take life like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they may have the tendency to play around. Or, you know, like, if they don't play around, they don't, like, if they'll hold the valuable offer in weird ways while they handle other things. So this is someone that has the tendency to put valuable opportunities on the back burner while they handle other things, but they try to hold on to multiple things at once. Okay, that's the energy that's giving me. Cosmo, it's over. It's a no. I don't want to use this deck for this one, Spirit. Cosmo. Let me see, Spirit. Tap me in. Why is this person reaching out? Why is this person reaching out towards my collective? Hold on. Didn't the Sprite cans used to look like that? Didn't the Sprite cans used to have that line on it? They don't now. I'm drinking a Sprite. Well, I had a Sprite can right here. But let me see, Spirit. Why is this person reaching out towards the collective before midnight? What is their intentions? What is their true, authentic intentions? Damn, the Three of Swords. Why they're reaching out is the Three of Swords. They miss you. Oh, yeah, they miss you. So this person they're reaching out, they do have some sort of small offer. It is a small offer. And I have to be honest with you, it looks like this person's kind of held on to this. Like, so like if this person is reaching out with I miss you, they done missed your ass for a minute. Cosmo, come here. Come here, Cosmo. Did y'all shut the door? Baby, he's out here smelling ass. That's on the other side of the door, baby. Cosmo broke his own heart. Okay? Cosmo broke his own heart.
He really did.
He's by the back door.
No, he's about the back was closed.
He just jumped up. Cosmo, chill, baby. Okay, so this person is coming towards you because of the Three of Swords. They feel a loss. They do feel heartbroken. This person definitely feels lost. Okay, they definitely, they just feel at a loss. They don't feel lost. They feel at a loss. Okay. We have the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, this person, I'm gonna be honest with you, play themselves. They want to balance this out before the new year. That's why this person is coming towards you. The Six of Pentacles, the World card. They do definitely want to balance this out before the clock strikes midnight. That's why this person is essentially reaching out. Four of Swords. The likely outcome is like rest and rejuvenation. You know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, I had to be honest with you. It looked like this person doesn't want to, they don't want to take that forward. They don't want that Three of Swords taken forward. What's the Page of Pentacles? Yeah, this person. Well, it's a little offer, letting you know they feel like they could have, like, let me say this. The Four of Cups is a missed opportunity. So this is like the breadcrumb is they're definitely saying that they feel like they missed an opportunity. That's why they're coming towards you, the Three of Swords. They feel like they took a loss. That's why they're coming towards you. It's just one of them, what they say, they cut their nose off in spite of their face. What's this ace showing through? The Ace of Swords. Yeah, this person, I'm telling you right now. This person, the Five of Pentacles, the Seven of Swords, Seven of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles, this person's cut their nose off in spite of their face, honey. Trying to explore all them options out there. What's the Six of Pentacles? The Queen of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles. This person definitely wants to come and cut through the fluff. Okay, this person, it does look like this person does want to balance this out, offer some sort of practical truth, practical conversation before closing this year out. It doesn't necessarily mean the two of you all come back together, but it does mean that there's a peaceful rest here. It's right here. It went into the bag. Okay, let's see, Spirit. What's this Four of Swords talking about? The Six of Cups. I definitely feel like that there's going to be some sort of clarity over what took place on the past. This person is definitely going to give you this. It looks like this person, I don't know. They're definitely going to give you some sort of clarity over, yeah, they're definitely going to give you some sort of clarity over why something played out the way it played out. What is my viewers' advice when this conversation or when this person reaches out? What is the advice for my collective? What is the advice for my collective? I did see something. All I seen was a pentacle. So it's definitely make sure you stay grounded. Don't let this little page get you all up and bothered, right? Let's see, Spirit. Show me what's the advice for my collective when this person reaches out. The Wheel of Fortune, there is a need to stay in some sort of flow state. Your advice is to stay in flow state. Don't try to control things. Just let this play out. The Page of Cups, it is okay. And then the Three of Pentacles. Okay. Well, I have to be honest with you. Spirit is saying, let something flow, let something play out. Can I be honest with you? I'm going to any fucking ways. There is a small apology. That's why I said don't do too much. They're coming with the Page of Pentacles. Spirit is saying that you do have some sort of maybe like a Page of Cups. Through hearing out the Page of Pentacles, there could be some sort of understanding as to how your emotional immaturity could have offended or insulted someone. And so like your fears and anxieties could have triggered a reaction out of someone, and Spirit is saying that, that does require your acknowledgement and maybe a small emotional apology. Okay. And with the moon card on the other side of that, it's like, don't find yourself trying to figure out, okay, so what's next? Okay, so what do we do now? You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to know all of the answers after this conversation. You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't have to have a final destination after this conversation. Does that make sense? I know it does. I do feel like that whatever this is, it definitely is going to require an understanding that there is a resting period after this. So, what's the moon card? The pause. I do want you to know that there is a pause because there is this need for this self-evaluation. Okay. So once this, I'm going to be honest with you. It looked like before the year end for you, there's a very accountable conversation that is needed. A conversation that requires accountability. I just want to know what's the Page of Pentacles? What's in that Page of Pentacles? A vision. Someone does have some sort of vision, some sort of ideal for victory and success. Okay. The King of Wands to the Six of Wands, baby. I'm gonna be honest with you. When it comes to me, baby, that turned me on. The man with the plan, come talk to me, Pookie. I can work with that. You understand what I'm saying? So the Page of Pentacles is someone with the vision. Okay. It is someone with the vision, and the vision has victory attached to it. Okay. But it looks like that in order for this plan to come together, there is a pause. There is a pause needed. And in that pause, it requires self-evaluation. The Three of Wands and the Two of Wands. Well, let's just say that if you can form it in your words and in your thoughts, you can achieve it. If you can form it, because that's the ask and the give. Okay. Remember, we just did that in somebody's reading. I forget whose that was. But the Two of Wands and the Three of Wands is here together. That's the ask and the give. So if you can ask for it, you better be ready to receive it. But don't forget, me as a reader, that Three of Wands, it speaks about your ships coming in. It's a guarantee. Like when the Three of Wands comes out, your manifestation is on arrival, damn near guaranteed. The only thing that pushes it out is how you handle your emotions, right? But like I tell all of my life coaching clients, when you get the Three of Wands, you are not meant to just sit there and twiddle your thumbs. Your shipment is coming in. Your order is coming in. But when I place a Walmart order, baby, I better go start cleaning the kitchen. I need somewhere to put my groceries. So the Three of Wands is making sure that you're doing the housework to make sure that your shipment has somewhere to land at. Okay? So don't be out here asking for shit you're not willing to put the work in to have it, or it's just waste. And Americans are the worst at wasting shit. Let's stop wasting our manifestations, okay? All right, y'all. I'm going to go handle my children for about 30 minutes, and then I'm coming on to members to do my daily increase, okay? I need to get my nails done. Thank you so much, Samir, for supporting the channel, and you're so welcome. What's up, Ambassador Scorpio? Happy New Year's to you as well. For the last time. You're so welcome, Nikita. Thank you for everything that you do. Guys, Nikita will get timestamps up as soon as possible. Nikita, if you don't mind to text them to me, I'll put them in the description box below just until I see your comment. Because girl, now it's upwards to 6 hours before I see your shit now. I got to really go search for it. You have a wonderful day too, Debbie Cox. Thank you all so much for enjoying the show, supporting the tribe. It is greatly appreciated. And I would say I'll see you next year, but I promise you I'm going to see you later today. You just don't know it. I love you. Happy New Year's to you as well. Yes, replay this. Who said that? Ashley A. Sag, what's up, Pooh? You're so welcome. Definitely replay this. It was nice.